Today on the green.
Welcome to Today on the Green.
We're your hosts, AJ and Lola. I'm contaminated.
It's because you're unmarried.
I have a cold.
Anyways, today is Cafeteria Staff Appreciation Day. So thank you for providing all of the bean and cheese burritos that I eat.
And all the pizza that I have on Mondays.
Yes, and just overall, keeping the kids from not going crazy in the cafeteria
And
because
from not starving.
Yes, that too, because wow, the line gets busy in the cafeteria. Speaking of the cafeteria, we're not going to talk about the cafeteria anymore. We're going to talk about a different building on the Bonita campus.
Is it the library?
It's the library.
I think today they were coloring while being relaxed.
They were relaxed coloring.
Chris, I don't know what that means.
Hey Bearcats, it's Chris, your athletics correspondent. Today during lunch, the library hosted a relaxing coloring day. They supplied us students with a variety of different coloring pages, colored pencils, and crayons. Many students showed up to relieve their stress. Even I went, look, here's what I colored. Big shout out to our very own Bonita librarians who set this up. Now back to AJ and Lola.
Thanks, Chris.
Speaking of another building on campus, there's a wrestling room. Did you know that?
Yes.
And did you also know that wrestling just finished their season?
Wow! Let's hear more about that.
Isaiah, please.
Hey Bearcats, it's Isaiah, your sports correspondent. Last night, wrestling won against Colony for the first time in 38 years with a score of 59-18. This means they are going to league finals on Saturday. Good luck, Bearcats. Now back to AJ and Lola.
Thanks, Isaiah.
Speaking of another building on campus,
All the buildings on campus.
the campus.
Create one campus.
And together, we get evaluated by WASC.
Together, it's WASC Wednesday.
Hey Breakcats, it's Ariel with your last and final episode of WASC Wednesdays. I'm here with Mr. Yip and Miss Pacino talking to us today. So, what is Focus Group E all about?
So Focus Group E is about community and our culture. So that has to do with like not just the students here, but like the community at large, like around us, like so parents and like businesses in the area, all the different groups like boosters, PTA, all those things, and then obviously the community on campus and our culture on campus, and kind of seeing like how we make sure that all students are recognized, how we make sure all students' needs are met, all students feel safe.
I would add also student support, how the culture of Bonita support our students in different aspects.
So, can you tell us more about the campus culture here at Bonita?
So for my nine-year experience here at Bonita, I feel like I have really good relationship with fellow teachers. I feel like I have a friend in every department. I've built great relationship with administrators, and also I feel like I have really good relationship with my students and parents as well. So I feel like it's been a very positive culture from my perspective here at Bonita.
Yeah, I'd agree. It's I think we have a culture of high expectations for whether that's academically or just the way we treat each other. I think that our students are some of the nicest students anywhere. We just treat each other kindly, and I think we're good at celebrating all the different areas. So when you guys see the Lip Dub on Friday at Friday's rally, you'll see like all these different groups all just celebrating and cheering each other on and all having a good time. And I think even though all of us have different interests and different passions, I think Bearcats are really good at celebrating each other's passions and what they're good at. And so it's just a great place to be. And I think, you see Mr. Yip at every event. And, with ASB, we're at a lot of the events. And so I think we kind of have a good perspective on what our culture is like. And we're both big fans. So
I think we support each other as well. When I go to sporting events, I see volleyball players cheering on football players cheering on basketball players. And at plays, at concerts, kids are really rooting for each other, and I feel that it's a very positive and friendly environment.
And what would students need to know about this aspect of WASC?
I think that it's just really important, that not just what happens inside the classroom, but what's happening outside the classroom is really important to your experience as a high school student, and your learning how to grow, whether it's personally or whether it's emotionally or academically, that we're always growing and always helping each other grow. And so that's kind of what our community and culture, what we strive to do.
I would say if students have a chance to talk to the visiting committee, talk about your activity involvements on campus, be it sports, different classes that you're taking, share what you do at Bonita with the visitors, and your overall experience. I feel like we have a lot of great activities, and share that with the visitors would be a great way to tell visitors about Bonita High School.
That is all for today, Bearcats. Thank you, Mr. Yip and Miss Pacino, and now back to Lola and AJ.
Thanks, Ariel.
Do you know what time it is?
Nap time. What is
It's
it?
Legally Blonde audition time!
Oh my
Audition
goodness.
day!
We have to go sing our little songs for the people who are casting. You look like you are dressed and ready for Legally Blonde auditions. I
think
look
so.
like a member of the Medina High School Marching Bearcats.
They're out of season.
They are out of season. Thank you for tuning in to Today on the Green. Come back tomorrow to see what happens today on the Green tomorrow!